Welcome to the Unhinged Romant-icks podcast. With every episode, we do our best to highlight any trigger warnings, but please remember to check them yourself before reading any books we recommend. All opinions are those of ours alone, unless otherwise stated. We hope you enjoy the show. Good evening.
Hi,
Welcome to the Unhinged Romant-icks.
I'm Mariah.
I'm Robyn. This is the beautiful voice of Robyn.
Yes, and this is Mariah.
You have a beautiful voice too.
Oh, I hate listening to my voice back. I've gotten a little bit used to it now that we've
Good.
been doing this, but
Good.
still, I have to get used to it more.
Yeah, I mean, I've spent a lot of time on the internet just doing dumb crap. And so I guess over the past 4 years since COVID really hit and I had nothing better to do with my time, that's probably when it picked up and I got used to the sound of my own voice. So now I just like listening to me.
Everyone loves listening to you.
Aw, thank you. Even my brother.
Probably not.
Probably not. How's your week been?
It's been a little nuts. Just getting ready for Christmas and all the stuff that it entails is a lot. So
Yeah.
but I think we're right on track. But now I have to figure out what I'm baking this year because I have not figured that out quite yet. But
Yeah.
I'll get there.
Whatever.
I mean, usually I have staple cookies that I always make.
Yeah.
And then I throw in a bunch of wild cards in there.
Do you take requests?
It depends on what this request is.
I'm a simple girl. I feel like my requests would be basic, so it would just be an addition to your basics.
Okay.
I'll tell you the thing.
This?
I don't know. I have to think about it.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh.
Okay. I really like cranberry white chocolate macadamia nut cookies.
Okay, I do that, but no macadamia nut. I haven't.
Why?
I don't know. How much are macadamia? That's what's going to factor into this.
Hold on. Let's backtrack here a little bit. We live in Canada. Nuts are really expensive here.
Yeah.
I mean, when I've done them, I just get the little bag, and it's usually anywhere between $10 and $50.
Well, I will put that into consideration. I'm not going to say yes or no, but we'll see.
I will pick less expensive nut cookies. Yeah, cool. Well, it'll be fun for you this year with 3 little children.
I know.
One who won't know what's going on, one who may or may not know what's going on, and one who absolutely knows what's going on.
Yes, it's going to be a lot of fun. Yeah.
At least with the oldest, you have the advantage that she loves opening all of the presents.
Yeah.
So for the other two who can't or just don't care, like the middle one, the oldest will just rip everything open.
Well, we've decided this year we're going to be sleeping at home.
Yeah.
So we're going to have a Christmas morning at home because usually we're at your parents', but we decided we don't want to sleep in the trailer.
No. It's chaotic too. I get it. And then you can kind of chill out and relax and it's not super hectic or whatever for you guys. So that's fair. That makes sense.
Well, what about you? What's been going on with you?
Oh, thanks for asking. I got 2 teeth pulled out last weekend. I have my wisdom teeth on one side removed, and I've been in excruciating pain for the last week and a half. So that's been great. On Friday, I finally was able to call and get in because I was like, I am in pain. It's throbbing up the side of my face. Help me. And they prescribed me some pills. So that has helped.
Wow. Well, I got my wisdom teeth out, but that was way back in high school.
Yeah, I waited, but
Well,
whatever. I have the other 2 coming out in January. But now I
ooh,
know what to
jeez.
expect. Now I know what to
True.
expect. Now I'll have pills, or I'll if I run out, I'll just be like, "Please give me more," because extra strength Tylenol, extra strength Advil, they were not cutting it. It was I was taking I was taking so much of it that I think my body was just like, "Oh, more candy. Thank you." But other
Jeez.
than that, I'm fine. Christmas
Ooh,
is coming. You're decorated. I am not decorated in this room, but I am in my downstairs room.
yeah.
So yeah.
Very nice.
Thank you.
So, I wanted to ask,
Yeah.
what are you currently reading that's not part of our like, what are you
Oh,
reading on your own?
Heartless by Elsie Silver. I'm still getting through that.
Ah.
So that I am reading by myself, unless you are also reading it unbeknownst to me.
I am not. Um, well, we're reading, like, our little Christmas one, but
Yeah.
I am also reading a romance. I
Oh,
can't get out of
shocker.
it. I am in a hole. I am in a hole, and I can't get out, and I don't want to.
You just like
Um,
them boys.
yeah, there's just something, there's just something about an romance that hits different. It
Mm,
just yeah, it's just intense.
yeah.
But this one is, like, it's kinda darker. It's a
Yeah.
lot darker. It touches on really tough issues. But it's called Voices by Joey Parker. And
Mhm.
so far, I'm loving it.
Hmm.
And I read it because I read God of Fury by Rena Kent. And that book lives rent free in my head.
Hmm.
I loved that book. It was
Nice.
so good. But again, it's dark,
Yeah.
but really good.
I did pick up a another holiday Christmassy romance book just to read on my own because I saw it, I don't know, it was at the grocery store, I was in the lineup and I was like, "Ooh, a romance book. Ooh, a holiday book." I can't remember what it's called. I sent you a picture of it and you were like, it was giving like the holiday vibes.
Yeah.
Which, yeah, at first I was like, I don't get how you got that. I don't know if you looked it up or whatever, but then I reread it and I was like, oh, 100%.
Well,
Which I'm
yeah,
not mad about. I like that movie.
I watch that movie every year. I
Yeah.
love that movie so much.
What
And
is
it's yeah,
your, you know what? We're not going to talk about Christmas. We'll talk about Christmas in another episode.
let's save
Probably
this.
the one before this one.
I
If
know.
you're listening in order. Anyways, cool. Yeah. Books. Love it. You like your boys on boys?
They get it on.
Yeah. That's good.
Okay, let's get into this.
That's the point of romance books, is it not? Could you imagine reading an MM book and
Well,
then just never get together?
I mean, they write closed door romances, but
Right, that's fair.
they don't like they're okay,
Yeah.
but I'm like I like the spice
Yeah.
for me. I
Yeah.
just I
Yeah.
like it. But yeah,
It just
anyway,
gives it a
okay.
little something extra.
We are talking about Catherine Cowles' Sparrow Falls
But
series.
only the first 3 books.
Yes, because there are 6 of them and we don't want you here for 2 hours.
Yeah. So we read the first 3 so far.
Mhm.
I'm just gonna say blanket statement. I gave all 3 of these books 5 stars each. I fucking loved them. I love her. I want to kidnap her and bring her home and make her write books just for me. That is how much I like these books. Like,
I
you suggested these books and I was
yeah.
like, okay. And you're like, they're dark, but in like a he wants to save her kind of way, not like lights out dark kind of stuff with like stalker shit and like knife play and voyeurism and stuff like that. Like not that kind of dark, but dark like bad things, like literal bad things are happening to these people in their everyday lives, like with other people, but the FMC and the MMC are like, you know, whatever. I can't get enough of these books. Like, I'm so excited to finish this series. I'm so excited to read more of her books. You just told me, but I also know you reminded me that there's another book coming out for one of the characters. I don't know. Is it the start of a new series or is it a
It
standalone?
is. It's the start of a new series, and she
Okay.
released it. I can't remember how many brothers, but it's about brothers. It's about
Okay.
brothers, and Dex is the first book.
Oh my God.
And we meet
Brothers.
Dex in, like, I'm pretty sure every single book they refer to Dex.
He starts in the first one. He
No,
shows
I
up in book
know.
1. So
Yeah.
yeah.
Yes. And basically, okay, if you guys don't follow Catherine Cowles, she released the narrators for these books for the for Dex's book series. It is impeccable.
Mm.
She has the best voice actors for this I have ever seen in one lineup. I can't handle it.
Or heard?
Well, it was a video, so I saw it. Anyway, yes, Catherine Cowles is not a new author for me. I've been reading her books for quite some time.
Mhm.
I started off with her debut book, and I love that book so much. I actually read it probably a couple times a year. It's
Oh,
so
really?
good. Yeah, I have it here. It is called Further to Fall by
Okay.
Catherine Cowles. It's really good.
Yeah.
I mean, it is her debut album, so
Book?
book. Yeah, sorry. I don't know why I said album. Anyway, I love this book. It's
Yeah.
really good.
I love her. These are, I mean, we're going to get into it, but these are so good. Like, these are, and this is just the first 3 books that we're talking about today out of a 6-book series. Like, it's just chef's kiss all over the place.
And the books are so pretty.
They are, which is deceiving. Like, they have a beautiful watercolor front to them. If you go on the Kindle versions have, like, the couples, so you kind of get an idea of, like, what they're supposed to look like more or less, but, like, I think there's, like, the NSFW copy, which is what you have, but there's not really when they put couples on the front of books, I was like, "Why is that not safe for work?" Like,
Is
why is that, like why do you need to hide the
Well,
people?
because then maybe they'll know you're reading something raunchy.
I guess so, that makes sense. I guess, yeah, okay, fine, whatever, but they're still really pretty, which is kinda
They
funny
are really
because
pretty.
they're not pretty books.
No, because it makes she's like, they're deceiving. Like, it
Yeah.
makes you think you're reading some fluffy rom-com
Yeah, they are
when
not
it's
fluffy.
a mixture of kind of fluffy and also not fluffy.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Any Yeah.
yeah.
Anywho, the trigger warnings.
Wait, backtrack, book 1.
Well, book 1, yes, Fragile Sanctuary.
Fragile Sanctuary.
Yes, by Catherine Cowles, book 1.
First book.
And the trigger warnings for this book are violence and death, stalking, serial unaliver, PTSD, parental loss, and fire.
Panic attacks as well, I think is some of them. Yeah.
Well, that's PTSD, I feel like.
Ish. Yeah, I guess kind of
Yeah.
falls in that same category.
Yeah.
And the blurb.
Okay. The scowl should have been my first clue to stay far away from Anson Hunt. The sexy smirk and the fact that he's my brother's best friend, reasons 2 and 3. Not to mention, he's the new contractor working on my house. He's everything I'm not, grumpy, rude, and more than a little attached to his solitude. It doesn't matter how many times I try to kill him with kindness, the man simply won't crack. Until he sees me shatter. Because when my world comes crashing down around me, Anson is the one catching me as I fall. And as so-called accidents start plaguing every part of my life, it's Anson who steps in to keep me safe. As he does, I can't help but feel a flicker of heat, and it only takes a single moment for that spark to ignite into flames, engulfing us both. But Anson's a man with secrets, and they have a price. When they're revealed, neither of us will make it out unscathed.
I love Grumpy Sunshine.
Okay, so the
Love
tropes,
it.
obviously, one of them is Grumpy Sunshine.
Grumpy Sunshine.
These are all small town romances.
Yes.
So, found family, suspense, forced proximity. I find it's a bit enemies to lovers, and touch her and die, which I feel like they all are.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're all touch her and die. They're all small
All of
town
it.
romance.
Yeah.
So when I was looking it up, looking just for like a list of the tropes, I did one that I found said criminal mind style suspense, which 100% is true
Yes.
to the book. I was like, oh yeah, it totally is.
Yeah. He is a FBI profiler, an ex-FBI profiler.
Yes, and
Yes.
but now he's a fire restoration specialist for her contractor brother who is fixing up her house. So the entire book is about this girl named Rhodes, and she loses her entire family as a kid in a house fire. She escapes, and then she gets brought into a family, essentially fostered. I don't think they adopted her. I think they just fostered her best friend's family.
I think eventually they did adopt her.
Did they adopt her? I can't
Yes,
remember.
eventually. Yeah.
But so, and then side note, that whole family, the Coulsons, they are all, every single one of them are featured in these books, and then we meet more of them more in depth in later books. So we've got her best friend Fallon, her brother's Copeland, who is her biological brother. Then she's got Shepherd and Trace, who are also brothers who were adopted. And then there's Arden, Kai, and Rhodes, who is in this story. And they were all brought in as fosters later on. So it's a big family, found family. They all complement each other very well. They're all totally different personalities, but it works so good. But anyway, so she loses her whole family in this fire when she's 13. Finds out eventually that the house was left to her, all this estate, all this money that was left to her. She lives very like minimalist and has like a little job where she works at a garden center and just like kind of doesn't have a lot of things, and then finally decides to fix up her house, and that's where she meets Anson. So Anson comes in as one of Shepherd's contract boys, and then they start fixing up her house.
Yeah. I love it when there's the grumpy boy and then there's just the sunshiny girl and she just slips through the cracks.
Yeah.
And just won't let go. And
No.
he just has no choice but to love her.
Yeah. And she gets to him by like forcing him to eat. She's like, I made you dinner. Come inside and eat dinner. Let me feed you. And so she like slowly chips away at him by feeding him delicious, tasty meals. We know how much I love it when characters in books cook for each other. I don't care about the girls cooking for the boys. I don't care about it. It doesn't do it for me like the boys cooking for the girls, which we'll talk about later.
Yes, but yeah, there was just something about this one. And I mean, he had his own issues, like past trauma. And I'm not going to get into that because it kind of steals away from the story.
Mm-hmm.
But like I get it, how he wants his solitude. Like it makes sense.
Yeah.
Where he's like, I don't want to care about anybody else.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Do we want to tap into that part of it, or are we just gonna,
we can
read it on your own accord?
Maybe like we can tap into it a little bit. I just don't want to give too much away. I don't know. Yeah. Cause like the thing I love about her books is like you're guessing the whole time, and I just love it.
There is a lot I found with this book, when I got to the end of it, and I was just like, I definitely had a oh shit moment when you find out like
Yeah.
who's behind everything, and I was just like, oh, that was too good. That was
Yeah.
too good. I am so ready for book 2.
I mean, it's been a while since I've read this book. It's very fresh.
Yeah.
Like, for me, it was like January.
Oh, well, it's not bad. It's still within the year.
Yeah, it's still within the year, but I remember when I was reading it, I was like, I leapt up from the couch. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah. No, it's good. Yeah, needless to say, if you haven't yet read these books, listener, go read them now. They are all as we usually mention, all of the books we read are on Kindle Unlimited. So if you have Kindle Unlimited, you can read them. Or just go buy it.
What was your favorite part of this book?
My favorite part of this book, you know what? It's pretty close to the beginning. So one of the other characters, there's a couple other characters I didn't mention earlier in the Colson family. There's Mom Nora, and there is Grandma Lolly.
Love Lolly.
So Lolly is a bit of a wild child.
That's putting it lightly.
That's putting it lightly. Lolly likes to get high and make naughty diamond art. And when Rhodes moves back onto the property to fix up the house, there's also this little guest house that was unaffected by the fire. So the guest house has just been sitting there. She's moving into it so she can be on the property while the house gets fixed. And Lolly shows up with a gift for her. It was a diamond dick penis diamond art flower thing.
Well, okay, so it was diamond art in the shape of the flower, but all the
Right.
little diamonds are penises.
Is it the diamonds are penises, or is
Yeah.
the flower shaped like a penis?
Okay, now I'm confused.
Now I don't remember. Hold on. I'm just going to
We're
quickly...
going to look this up.
I'm pulling it up. Hold on. Let me just find chapter, whatever. Probably chapter 1. Oh my God, this is not the right book. Just a second. I'm not looking at the right book. Yes, I was. Fragile. No.
Okay, well, I'm going to go with my favorite part. Well, she's looking for this diamond art, so we will get back to you on this diamond art. But my favorite book, and I have to say it's probably my favorite in almost every single book, is the family group chat. I don't know what it is. It cracks me up.
Yeah. The group, I like how they kept changing the
name of it.
The name of it, yeah.
That's great. It just makes me giggle. I don't know. Yeah, I love it.
Yeah, I like, and it's just like it also shows their personality so well too when they're in the group chat. Okay, I found it. So she says, I stared hard at the result of Lolly's newest hobby, diamond art. At first glance, it looked like some sort of flower you might find in the Amazon rainforest, but I knew better. I squinted and studied it harder. Nora gasped to my right. Mom, tell me that isn't a penis. I choked on a strangled laugh as the dick and balls came into focus. Lolly wasn't happy with simple diamond art. She knitted inappropriate gemstone creations. So
it is... So are the diamonds the penises, or are the...
It's the flower is like in the shape of a dick, but like I guess what I really need is her to like have these pieces of art that because in every single book, I swear everybody, at least one person gets a piece of diamond art from Lolly.
I know.
And I really, honestly, I would love to see these because I'm trying to picture, because all I can picture in my head is a flower with like a diamond art flower. But yeah, apparently it looks like a dick and balls. So yeah, I don't know, but Catherine Cowles, if you have diamond art, that you can share with us so we can see what it
I'm
looks like,
like,
that'd be great. You're like, "Are
I
you Googling diamond art flower dicks?"
yes. Yes, I am Googling diamond art right now because I'm trying to see if like someone has posted
Mm,
anything of like a teaser
oh.
of it because sometimes they make like artwork. So I'm
Mm,
curious
mhm.
if someone's ever posted something.
That would be pretty amazing, but
Yeah.
anyways, we'll try and find it later, and if we can find it, we'll share it on our Instagram where you can go follow us for more updates about our podcasts and, things that we talk about.
Oh, God damn it. Yeah, I'm gonna have to search for this later. Anyway,
Don't look at Mariah's search history, guys.
yeah, there's some messed up shit in there. Don't. um, I okay, I know we had a chat while we were like discussing this book
Yeah.
before, but
Mhm.
you were like, this book wasn't super spicy. And I felt like it had like spice,
It had spice,
but
but when I was saying that, I was saying okay, so I found that it wasn't closed door, like, not a
no.
it wasn't closed door at all, it just felt like it was quick, and, like, the moments of spice were very like, you know how sometimes you'll read a book and you'll get the first half of the spice from, like, the female's point of view, and then you'll get a second chapter with the male point of view, so you kind of get these, like even if it's, like, halfway through the chapter and then it kind of verges into the next one, it kind of just not I guess, lingers a little bit longer, like, the
Yeah.
scene where the spice is longer, whereas this one, I can think of maybe, like, 3 scenes of spice, but they were all very quick. Like, there's a scene where
Okay.
he kind of just, like, fingers her in the hallway, and it's really
Yeah.
quick, and then
Honestly, when I
they
think about this book, that's the scene that pops in my head.
yeah, so
That
there's
is the most memorable scene for me.
and then they, like, do it on the couch very quick, and it wasn't but and then also with it, I in this book, it was kind of like yeah, so in this book, I just found that the scenes were just very quick. Like it wasn't like a lengthy spicy scene with like a lot of description and stuff like that. Maybe I'm wrong, but like I just remember reading it being like, "Oh, it wasn't like like other stuff that I've been reading in comparison where it's like you have these really long spicy scenes whereas these ones just felt quicker. It wasn't I didn't hate it. Like I still really enjoyed the book. I still liked everything about it. But that one compared to like the second book and the third book, those books had like much longer, like spicier scenes and stuff in them.
Yeah.
So for me, it just wasn't like super spicy. I didn't hate it. It just wasn't as spicy as the other two and other books that I've read.
Yeah,
Not, and it's not
no,
a bad thing.
what I was saying was like, yes, it wasn't as spicy as other books that we have read,
hmm
but I felt like she's such a good writer that I didn't miss the spice. Like,
No.
like it was just so good. I didn't want to
Yeah.
stop reading it.
No. Yeah, I
Yeah.
agree. I agree. No, like I said, I'm not mad about the lack of spice. It was just like of other books I've read in comparison, I was just like, "Oh, this one's a little bit lighter on the spice than this one," which is fine. It was still an amazing book. Like I still gave it 5 I'm still giving it 5 stars because I freaking love it. Um, but yeah.
Yeah. So do you have a favorite quote? Did you
No.
look any? Okay.
I
I did look up a couple
I'll look up
of
one
them.
right now for you.
Yeah. Like some of them were just like swoony and
Mm,
it was so the first one I have is you gave me air when I thought I'd never breathe again. You gave
mm.
me color when my world had gone black. You see every part of me. I don't want to spend another moment without you. I was like, that's so
Aw,
cute. Yeah.
so sweet.
And then the other one is she was my sanctuary. I just never realized how fragile it was. I love
Mm.
I love that quote. I just love it.
That's good. Yeah.
Anyway, okay, let's move on to book 2.
Delicate Escape.
Delicate Escape. Grabbing the book in this one. And I was so upset because book 1 didn't have sprayed edges and this one does. And then I went to the bookstore and I found this one with sprayed edges and I'm like, should I buy it?
And you did.
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't. Wow. Self-control.
I might eventually, but it's so pretty. Like it has pink sprayed edges on this. I love it. All right. Delicate Escape. The trigger warnings for this one are violence and death, emotional abuse in the past, domestic abuse of a secondary character, adoption, and kidnapping.
Was there death in this one? I thought there's like threats of violence, but not death. Was there death? Did anyone die?
Was it, I thought there was. I thought there was death in this one.
This is the one with Thea and Shep.
Thea and Shep, yes. I don't want to give it too much away because I feel like it was the ending, but I don't want to say anything because then that ruins the ending.
Oh, no one dies. There's no death.
Well, I looked on her website and this is what was on there.
Oh, wow. Or maybe I'm wrong. Okay, anyways, moving on. Tropes.
Okay, tropes. He falls first.
Okay.
Small town. Found family. Hurt comfort, which is one of my favorite tropes. I love that trope. Roommate to lovers.
Yeah.
Heroine on the run. Best friend's brother. And Touch Her and Die, which they're all that. Anyway.
I also read one that said golden retriever and black cat energy.
Yes, I did see that one, but I don't like reading that trope. So I ignored it.
Oh. But we didn't. We loved this book.
I love this book. What does black cat energy mean exactly? Does that just mean like the loner of the family?
Yeah.
Like what does, and I think that's why I ignore it because I'm like, what does it mean?
I thought it was more like he's a golden retriever and she's a black cat.
But that's what I mean. Where like I don't understand.
Like she's recluse. She keeps to herself. She's just,
okay,
a loner.
I need someone to explain black cat energy to me.
Did. I don't know. Don't cross her path.
Yeah, I guess.
Or don't let her cross your path.
Yeah, we need more clarification. Okay, the blurb. Do you want me to go with this?
Yeah, I don't know.
Yes. Okay. Trust doesn't come easily when you've been running for as long as I have, which is why moving in with a man I barely know is such a bad idea. Shepard Coulson is a golden boy charm. Oh, let me start this over. Shepard Coulson is all golden boy charm and devastating good looks. But I know what it's like to be taken in by easy smiles and promise of forever. I have the scars to prove it. Only the handsome contractor won't stop coming by the bakery and prying little truths from my lips. Those amber eyes of his seeing far too much, and when all the secrets come crashing down, he's determined to keep me safe, even if it means moving into my rundown cabin to do it. Now, Shep isn't just rebuilding the walls of my home, he's working his way into my heart. Suddenly, he's everywhere, shirtless in my garden or in a towel coming out of my bathroom, and my resolve is no match. Only it's more than his golden looks. It's him, the way he watches for my wounds, but tells me I'm stronger than anyone he's ever known, and I can't help but fall. But as I should have known better than to think I could be happy, not when a ghost from my past still has me in his sights, and when he finds me, he'll do anything to tear my life apart, even if it means ending it for good. delicate escape.
Yeah. So this one is about a girl who basically runs away from her past shitty boyfriend with her cat named Moose.
He is a big cat.
Who's a big kitty. Eventually she also adopts a dog, and I can't remember what she names the dog, but the dog is also enjoyably cute. I think she adopts a dog, doesn't she? Who adopts a dog?
That's the third one. Pretty sure. She has
No. I thought because she like fostered a dog too.
No, she fosters kittens.
Okay, well that's not what I'm thinking of. No, she gets a dog too. Yeah, she got the dog because remember the dog was like doesn't like men. Oh no, that was the first book. The first book she adopted a dog.
I'm
Rhodes.
like so lost.
Rhodes. Okay, I confused myself. Rhodes in the first book. Rhodes adopted a dog with the help of Thea. Or not with the help of Thea. No, it had nothing to do with Thea. Rhodes adopted a dog in the first book, and then in the second book, Thea has a cat.
Thea has a big cat, and then she fosters little kittens.
She fosters the kittens, yes. Okay. We're back on track.
So we kind of get a glimpse of Thea in book 1, and you kind of get that she's running away from something, and then
she's very quiet.
Yes, and she doesn't want anything like her picture on the internet, like nothing. Like she doesn't have a phone, she doesn't have the internet at home, she doesn't have like TV, like nothing.
She doesn't have a bank account.
Yeah,
she gets a job and just gets paid in cash. She works part-time at the bakery and part-time at the garden center with Rhodes.
And in the first chapter, it kind of reveals why she's so recluse.
Yeah.
And yeah, it sucks.
Sucky boyfriend who's a celebrity.
Yes.
Bad celebrities.
And then it was also Shep, and I loved Shep from book 1.
Yeah. He's like the not the dad of the family, but like
he takes care of everybody.
He takes care of everyone. Like he's like the brother who's there to help you with whatever you need. And I mean like they're all there for each other, but he's I don't know, he's a builder. Like he builds things like quite literally, and like he's there to like help build everybody up and whatever.
Yeah, well, going off of that, he doesn't just rebuild, he restores. So he helps fix things that are broken.
Yeah. And that's what he does with Thea. He wants to fix her. Okay. So he doesn't cook for her, but he brings her in one of the scenes when he's trying to get to know her and she's not letting her into the house. And the reason that he's at her house in the first place is because she's got a water leak and she's like slowly trying to like help her, but she won't let him into the house. So he's like, okay, we'll go as fast as you want. She agrees. And eventually she finally lets him in. He ends up moving in with her because he has to move out of his rental while he's building his own house. Yada, 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 yada. Anyways, there's a scene where he brings her takeout food and it's like a whole bunch of like burgers and sides and stuff like that. And I was like, oh, I want that so bad.
I want it too. And I don't care what gender brings me food.
Just bring me burgers and fries, please. I know. I was just like, oh, when I was reading this book, every time he brought her takeout, I was like, my mouth was watering. I was just like, oh, I want takeout food so bad. Like in any other book that I read when they're like cooking for each other, I'm like, that's cute. But the second they bring him like, you know, burgers and fries, I'm just like literally drooling.
Yes. And I loved that she opens up so quickly to him. Like she just knows that he's going to be there for her. I loved it. I love that we didn't have to wait for it.
Yeah. Sorry, I had to mute myself because it's coughing.
That's okay. Well, you know how like you read a book and like they're just so like secretive and they don't open up until like the end of the book and you're just like, they're just, like, stringing them along, even though it's
Yeah.
not really stringing them along, they're just
Yeah.
they care for them, but it's just I liked that she was just so open right away
Yeah. Yeah,
once
she
she got
was.
to know him. Yeah, I
Yeah, you
loved it.
got, like, a little bit you got, like, piece by piece, and it all kinda, like, slowly it didn't come out fast, it came out in, like, a natural way, but, like, you
Yeah.
got, like, a little bit at a time, which was nice. It wasn't just, like, nothing and then way, way later on, all of a sudden, everything. So it's nice to have, like, a little bit come out so
Yeah, but, I
you get
mean,
the explanations.
I think she did, like, the majority of it. It was
Mm.
just the super bad things she left out
Yeah.
until later, but
Yeah.
I just like that it came out so quickly rather
Yeah.
than s stringing it,
Yeah.
you know?
No, it was
Um,
good.
yeah.
She so good.
Did you have a memorable scene from this book
Yeah,
that you loved?
I just told you
Oh,
when
the
he brings her
food.
the
The food,
food.
it's always gonna be the
It's
food.
always food, Mariah.
Mine is when he meets Moose, and Moose is the
Mhm.
cat, guys.
Yeah,
I loved when he met Moose.
yeah.
I was cracking up,
I
cracking
love
up.
the animals in these books. It's just so good.
I
But yeah.
know. Oh, and an honorable mention for a
Mhm.
scene that I loved is when he built her a greenhouse.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
so cute.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, spoiler alert, but I mean, she likes greenhouses
Yeah, one big
and
part of the book was in her little cabin in where she lived, like, by herself in the middle of nowhere, like, outside of the town. She had this little greenhouse that I think she built it herself, like, she put the whole thing together, I
yeah.
believe. Like, piece by piece, she built the thing, and then she was able to, like, grow all of her own food, and she learned to grow her own vegetables, and she would make all of her meals literally with stuff from in her greenhouse. So it was this like a passion project of hers. It was a very important part of her, and it was like an extension of her essentially.
Yeah, I'm kind of jealous for people who can do that. More
Mm.
so that I suck at keeping plants alive.
Because you don't have a greenhouse.
Yeah, even if I had a greenhouse, I would suck at keeping plants alive. Like, okay, have you been to my grandma's garden? Like, I live in my
Yeah.
grandparents' house in the basement suite. So she has like a garden oasis back there,
Okay.
and
For
I
the
suck
people
at it still.
your grandma supplied my wedding with flowers.
Oh, yeah, I forgot that. She did.
Like
She
I
has
was
her garden isn't like
they
mind
were
blown.
beautiful. She
I
has a very
forgot
lovely
that.
garden. Yeah, no, I
Yeah,
was like, because
I
I remember
forgot.
I was like, "I don't wanna spend money on flowers." And then you were like, "Hey, my grandma said you can have her flowers." I don't even remember how it all came about, but, like, it did, and then I think I went and got a few because there was a couple things she didn't have that I wanted, like, I wanted sunflowers, so I just went to the store and bought, like, a bouquet of, like, 5 or 6 sunflowers or whatever. Um, but yeah, she did them all, and, like, she put them all together too, because I was fully expecting,
Yeah.
like, her to
She's
bring
really
the
good at that.
flowers. Yeah, no, they were huge. They were so big. Like, my bouquet was so heavy. If you look in the pictures of us standing, like, during the ceremony and you guys are all standing with your flowers, if you my maid of honor is holding her flowers and my flowers, you can see her biceps flexing.
I kind of remember that now that you're talking about it, but
Mm.
honestly, it was so freaking hot that day.
It was hot.
All I was focusing on was getting cool.
Yeah, it was a hot day, that's for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
you guys, like, nowadays, everybody wears, like, the long dresses. You guys should be thankful that you were in short dresses.
I'm not even gonna get into the dress.
You picked the dress.
I didn't know I was gonna be a bridesmaid. I
Well,
wasn't a bridesmaid
joke's
at the
on you.
time. I did not pick the dress. I just said it was cute because it works for people with small boobies.
Yeah,
I don't have
and
the small
then
boobies.
and
I
then
have
you
the big boobies.
and then you were blessed with the privilege of being a bridesmaid too.
Yes. I still have the dress though.
Yeah.
It's in a
It was
box
pretty.
somewhere.
It was a very pretty dress. Like,
It
it was like a
it it
champagne color. It was gorgeous.
yeah, it was lace. It was very pretty. It's
Yeah.
just I
It was
not for my
strapless, I
body
know.
type.
With
It's
people.
just yeah,
I
not for
get
my
it.
body type.
You still looked
uh
very nice in it, though, so
yes. Yeah. For a
what?
little. I kept slipping down.
Well,
There's so many stories with this dress. Okay. Okay, let's get back to the book. What did you have a quote for this one?
no, I don't right.
No? No?
He
Okay.
brought her food.
For me. Okay, the quote that I loved and I swooned at this one
Mm,
was this is Shep to Thea.
okay.
And because everything about you screams that you've been fighting alone for too damn long, Thorn, you need someone to help carry the weight for a little while. I might not be able to fix everything, but I can help you carry the load.
You know
And
what
he calls her Thorn.
okay, I was just actually gonna say that one of the things I like about these books is that they're not calling the guys aren't calling the girls like baby and princess. Well, like maybe in like the smutty parts, there's calling them baby, but it's not like princess and like like the typical nicknames. Like they all have very specific nicknames for each other. So like, what did Anson call Rhodes? Do you remember?
Reckless.
Reckless, yeah. So Anson called Rhodes Reckless, and this one Shep calls Thea Thorn
Yeah.
because
And
she's a
okay,
thorn in his side.
I have a question.
Yes.
Out of all of the nicknames that you have read,
Yeah.
what's your least favorite
Like in general,
in general?
there was a book I read, and I think it was because he was calling her baby girl, and I didn't love it. But the rest of the book was really good. But like it was like baby girl all the time, and I was like, no.
I think there's a certain person, and I think that's weird to say, but in a book, but there's a certain person that can pull off baby girl.
Sure, no, and I totally agree with that. It just in that specific book, I just remember being
Yeah.
like that was the only thing I didn't like about it. We actually did talk about those books. It was from the Alpine Peaks books. I love those books. Don't get me wrong.
Yeah.
I love those books 100%, but like I didn't love the baby girl. And I think the reason I didn't love it is because he was younger than her. It was a reverse age gap. And I just remember being like, no, she's not your baby.
I think he pulled it off. I'll
you
be
liked
honest.
it?
I kind of liked it. I was like, oh,
Fine.
okay. But for me,
I found a quote, what root vegetables ever do to you. I don't write.
Okay.
I need to start writing down quotes and
Yeah,
shit. I get too entranced in the book to make
but like
notes.
while you're reading the book, if you were like reading something and you're like, oh, that was so cute, or like, ooh, that was spicy,
if I remember,
just like highlight it.
No, I know,
Highlight
but
it.
like that sometimes I forget to highlight it in the book. Like I know you can do that in Kindle. I just forget. I always forget to do it.
Yeah.
I'm trying to look because I
well,
know that like I had recently, and when I was like, I should remember to like highlight some stuff, and then I don't think it was this one. No, it's not this one.
okay, well, I'll show you because you can actually go to the settings and see all your highlights.
Yeah, I know. I'm looking at it. And
okay.
I don't think I highlighted anything.
Anyway, my least favorite nickname that I cannot stand, and it was from a book, and you know what? The book was good.
Yeah.
But the nickname, I couldn't do it, and it was Queen.
Oh yeah, we talked about this. You're just like, treat me like a queen, fine.
Yeah, like you can say, oh yeah, treat me like a queen, but he kept calling her queen, and I'm just like,
no.
no. Like I can call a gay guy queen. I liked that. I like that, but I'm just like, I can't. I couldn't do it. And I actually stopped reading the book, or you know what? I was listening to the book, so it made it worse.
Oh, ew.
it made it a bit worse. But the thing is, the book was good.
Yeah.
Maybe I'll continue listening to it. Who
Yeah.
knows? I made it like halfway.
And you just couldn't anymore with the queen.
It's just
That's
the
fair.
queen. It threw me. It's just, it threw me. And I mean, princess is kind of a close second. I'm not a huge fan of it, but
Yeah.
I don't mind it.
I don't like, yeah, it's got to be right, because I don't know if you watched the Love is Blind UK season where one of the guys kept calling the girl princess, and every time he'd see her, he'd be like, "Hello, princess," and I'd be like, "Ugh." I'd be
Okay,
like,
what is it with like reading a book and then them calling them, "Oh, you're a good girl," and all that sort of stuff, and then when you see it like on TV on like a reality show or on a movie, you're just like, "Ooh, cringe."
I know.
But in a book, you're like, "Oh yeah, that's it. I'm here for this."
It's context. I don't know. I know, I think because probably whatever you see it in on TV is not the context that you want to be seeing that in, I guess.
Yeah,
I don't know, but it's and so in this book again we see more of the other characters, the family members, lots of Lolly again. Lolly.
Yes.
Oh, Lolly gives Thea a a diamond painting that's also Dick's.
Yeah, they're all dicks.
Everything
All of
she
them.
does is Dick's, and just in a different dicky way.
Yeah.
I can't remember what hers was something. Oh, hers was vegetables.
And she
But
put it
Dick's.
in her greenhouse, I'm
Put it in
pretty
her,
sure.
yeah, she hung it up in the greenhouse. Yeah, it was Dick vegetables, that's what it was. This one was more spicy. This one was definitely more spicy, but it was also more angsty, and there was a more like will they, won't they going on between them, because she was like, "No, I can't," and he was like, "In your time, like whenever you're ready, I'm here for you," and like
that's the golden retriever.
Yeah,
He's just there.
Yeah, but there was a lot of just waiting to see what would happen, and then they finally, I think she like goes and starts just like trying to get herself off because he's not doing it, and then he was like, "Fine, I'll do it."
On that note, we're moving on to book 3. Broken Harbor.
Broken Harbor. This is my favorite so far.
Yeah, me too.
Do you want to know why?
I agree.
Do you want to know why? Because he cooks for her.
Oh my god. Oh, you and the cooking.
I love it.
For me, it's I like the single mom trope.
Yeah.
Tropes. Like, I love those ones. And how, like, it's just the MMCs with the single mom tropes are just like, because they have a kid, they're just in there.
Yeah.
And they always like their connection with the kid.
Yeah.
Just
it's heartwarming.
I just love it. I love it. There's so many things. Okay, the trigger warnings for this one are violence and death, organized crime, addiction of a secondary character, and car accident. The tropes are small town, single mama, forced proximity, hurt comfort, heroine on the run, touch her and die, found family, and hockey.
Hockey.
I mean, it's kind of, it is hockey, but it's also,
there's like, quite a bit of it because
I mean, hockey coach, but I just mean, I think it's referring to because the MMC is a hockey player, but he never really plays it.
No, but the kids in the
do.
Book. The kids
do.
And they talk about how he was a hockey player and like that's so it's not
he still is.
Yeah, it's not that he's not a hockey player, it's just
I know, I just feel like when people like expect like a hockey romance book, they're thinking of like the MMC is like playing in a game and the MMC go to the game and all that.
It's not a sports romance. No. It's not at all a sports romance, no.
No.
Do you have the blurb?
I do have the blurb. Okay. Since the moment our lives fell apart, the only thing that mattered was making a good life for my son, a life where he was happy and safe. I just never expected to find that safety with a hockey player known for his brutal dominance on the ice and his recklessness off it. But Cope Coulson is so much more. The gentle way he makes sure we're okay, the playful care he shows my son, and the way he sees me. When my life comes apart again, it's Cope picking up the pieces. Now we're living in his house, eating his incredible chef-worthy meals, and it's not just my son who's falling, it's me. Because when Cope touches me, I lose all sense. I'm no longer thinking about staying safe. I'm thinking about how my skin ignites with every glance, how I come undone with the barest brush of his fingertips. And when we give into temptation, I'm lost. But Colt has secrets, and so do I. And when the forces from our past emerge from the shadows, there's nothing they won't do to end our happiness once and for all.
I love it.
This one was so good. I
This
loved
one was
this one.
so good. This one, again, was very like, what is happening? Like, you get a lot of twists at the end that you didn't see coming.
Yeah, I leapt off the couch. I was like, "What?" Yeah, and I was like so shocked. I started laughing even though it was not a laugh. I shouldn't be laughing at this scene,
No.
but I was just like, yeah. Yeah, it was shocking. Twists and turns,
A
Miss
lot of twists and
Cowles.
turns. Yeah.
Yeah. So we meet Sutton in the first two books. She is the owner of the bakery.
Yeah.
And obviously, Cope is one of the brothers of the Coulson clan.
Yeah.
Sutton is on the run from her ex-husband, and he is an ex-football player, but because of an injury, he got addicted to prescription drugs, and that kind of snowballed into harder stuff. So he got kicked off the team and got into a rough crowd, and that rough crowd went after Sutton, and now
Russian mobsters.
she is a running.
Mm-hmm. So she ran away to Sparrow
Yes.
Falls.
Yes.
And meanwhile, we find out that her landlord, who owns the bakery as well as her little apartment above the bakery, is a slime ball. And because of some shady, illegal things he's doing, she ends
Yeah.
up.
So not only does she have a shit ex-husband, she also has a shit landlord.
Yeah, so she just got shit men all over the place. Walk in Copeland Coulson, who's like, hey, you can come live with me.
Yeah,
in
I
my
love how
10-bedroom mansion.
I love how he's just like, pack up your shit, you're coming home.
Yeah, like you're coming to stay with me. Like you're not staying in this crappy apartment anymore. You can't afford it. Your landlord sucks. We'll figure it out. But like I have 10 rooms. I have
Yeah.
nothing to do with them. And she's like, why do you have 10 rooms? And he's like, one for all of my family members. And then you're just like, oh,
My heart hurts.
my heart. Loved that. One of the things I did like about this book is the first couple of books I felt it was like you saw Rhodes and you saw Shep and like found like the other everyone was kind of like in and out a little bit, but in this book we got to meet Arden a little bit more, who in the first two books she kind of hid away a lot, but because she lives on Cope's property, he built her a little studio house with a barn for her horses, so she lives there to take care of it while he's away playing hockey. She's there, so we just get to meet her a little bit more, which was really nice, but that's because book 4 is her book, so we're gonna read that
I
soon.
am so excited for her book.
Yeah,
I was
same.
intrigued with her from the very beginning, but
Yeah.
now that you get, like, a little bit more of a glimpse of her,
Mhm.
I'm just like, I'm here for it.
That's what I mean, like, the first couple books, we know she exists, like, we know that she's there, but, like, she's in the kind of in the background, just kinda watching everybody from afar, like, she's kinda, like, forced into, like, hanging out with everybody, like, she doesn't really wanna be there, and she kinda hides away as much as possible, so you don't get to see her a lot, but in this book, we do, and I was just like, "I like this, I like that they're, like, bringing her in a little bit more," so that was really nice, I'd enjoyed that, and you find she's a very caring person too, because she does a lot to, like, help out with Luca, Sutton's son, and Cope and whatnot. So I liked that. That was really nice.
Yes. What was your favorite scene for this book?
I need to think about for that for a minute. So if you could please tell me what yours is.
Mine was when he buys the booster seat.
Oh, that was really cute.
That
Yeah.
was so cute. And okay, I like wrote this one down because he literally goes on to like mommy blogs
Yeah.
to find out what the best seat is and then gets the like person to install it for him. I'm just like, can he be more perfect?
Okay, I actually did highlight a chunk of this book, and then I actually sent it to Catherine Cowles, and I was like, "You're killing me with this." But it's a quote, and it's also but also I'll save it for when you ask me what my favorite quote is. You know what? He cooks for her, and that is the best part of this book.
Ugh,
He makes her, like, Italian pasta. He's just like, "Dinner's ready." Like, he's just like he's
yeah,
there. He's, like, making them food. I just like I like food, Mariah, so when I find out that the men are cooking for the women, it just I'm like, "Yes, please. Give me that
I know. And I
pasta."
just want to mention that I approve of the ripping or cutting of the panties in this book.
Okay, I remember reading that part and being like, "Oh, Mariah's gonna like this." He cut her panties off.
I like that and it said he cut them off in 2 places.
Yeah, so
I'm
he could
just like, "Thank you. Someone who writes this right." I was like, "I approve."
Do you need Catherine Cowles and Jen McMahon to get together and have a discussion about how to properly write about removing panties from bodies?
I don't know. It just needs to be spread out in the world that people can't just rip the panties in one area. That's it. It needs because it doesn't come off if you rip it one time.
No, I agree. I did when as soon as I read that, I was like, haha. I just had this little like moment where I'm like,
Uh,
yeah, no, this
okay.
book was yeah. I'm trying to think of like what other.
Uh, uh,
I'm trying to think of a part of this book that wasn't just food related.
I loved this book so
This
much.
book was really good.
So much. The relationship between Cope and Luca was just so cute too. Like any book that's like a single mom or like a parent, their relationship with their significant other is just adorable.
Okay, I decided what another really good part of the book was.
Okay.
Um, when Luca gets sick.
Oh yeah.
And then they're taking care of him, and then she gets sick, and then Cope takes care of both of them, and then Cope comes into her room with, like, goggles and, like,
Oh
a
my
whole, like,
god.
get up.
Yes.
I'm trying to find where the part where it describes what he's wearing, but it's really funny.
That was a good one. Yeah, that was funny. It definitely reminds me of like have you ever watched The Big Bang Theory?
Yeah.
Like when Sheldon is like with the spray.
Oh, yeah.
Like no sicky for me.
Yeah.
Anyway. Uh okay, tell me your quote. I'm ready for it.
Okay, it's literally after the sick part, and then, this is I'm just gonna read the whole thing, it's a end of a chapter, but basically,
Okay.
so Sutton says, No one's ever taken care of me since my grandma. Not really. My parents weren't in the picture. Roman was never any help. And when Luke is sick, I have to do it alone. Pain lit in my chest, and I held Sutton tighter to me. I'll always take care of you. Always. Sutton just cried harder. Don't promise me that. Why not? I asked, my voice dropping low. Because if I lose that promise, I'll break. Fuck, I muttered. I cradled her against my chest. I'm afraid it's too late. Too late? She croaked. My fingers sifted through Sutton's hair, tangling in the strands. I'm already in love with you.
Cute.
I loved that part. I was just like, and yeah, I highlighted that, sent a screenshot to Catherine Cowles, and was just like, excuse me, ma'am. What are you doing to me? Yeah, like hands down, this was my favorite book out of all of them so far.
Okay. I have a favorite quote and an honorable mention.
Okay.
So mine was, life isn't perfect. It's not always sunshine and rainbows. It's about finding people who will weather the storm with you, who will find ways to dance in the rain. I liked that one.
And your
the other one,
mention.
my honorable mention is, she hadn't taken into account that I knew what it took to break down her barriers. No matter how bruised and bloody the battle made me, I never gave up, especially when the light at the end of the tunnel was her. I like that one too.
Yeah.
Yeah, so that is, what is it? Broken Harbor? Yes, Broken Harbor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we see a lot of I can't decide because I've been having this internal argument with myself where I mean all the characters are in it and Lolly is in it a lot, obviously, and she shows up.
Her and Walter to fall in love, and I'm pretty sure they do, and I'm just here for it for every book. Walter needs to break down her walls.
He will. It'll be like a secondary romance to in one of the books, I'm sure.
I need it to happen.
But yeah, I'm just like, sometimes I read a bit of Lolly and I'm just like, ugh, is this too much Lolly? I don't know. But then I'm like, no, but it
is not enough Lolly.
That's fair. That's fair. That's why it's an internal argument. Like sometimes I'm like, I didn't need it. And then other times I'm like, yeah, no, it needs to be there.
It definitely does.
Which was your favorite book?
Well, this one.
Oh, really?
The third one so far.
Broken Harbor. Yeah.
Yeah, I liked it. But then again, I'm like the first book in the series, I'm always gonna have a soft spot in it. Yeah, because it
introduces everybody.
Yeah. And there's just something about Anson, and Anson in this third book was so good. I loved him.
I liked how cranky he was. Like every time
he gets cranky, but then he has like a soft spot for her. Like he was so protective of her at the end, and I loved it.
I just think it's funny with anytime somebody asks him for help and then he finds out what they want, he's like, yeah, okay, I'll do it. And Dex, we were talking about Dex. So Dex has his book, and so Dex is a friend of Anson's. He's like what did they call him? He was like
He's a vigilante.
He's a vigilante hacker.
Yeah. Yeah. And I'm excited for his book. And his book is coming out pretty soon. March 3rd. So soonish.
There's a lot of books coming out in March. I'm gonna be busy.
Yeah.
March is gonna be March is gonna be like our recap. That should be like the end of the first season. It'll be like our recap with all of the books that are coming out.
Yeah, I'm really excited.
It's good.
Yes. Well, guys, this was the episode for today.
This was half of Sparrow Falls.
Yes.
We'll be diving into the other half of Sparrow Falls in the next episode, so you don't have to wait too long to listen to us rant about those ones. Rant? Chat. Not rant. Chat. Unhinged.
Go off on random tangents in the middle.
Yeah, go off on random tangents in the middle. Side stories. Things that have nothing to do with the books. It's my favorite part.
Well, if you're still with us, thank you.
Thank you.
And please follow us on all social medias.
And remember to like and subscribe on your favorite podcast platform. We are available on Spotify and Amazon Music and Audible. You can listen to us on any of those. And if you remember to subscribe to our channels, then you will get, notified that there's a new episode up and you can listen to it and not forget. Don't forget about us. Don't leave us hanging in the wind. Don't make this for nothing.
If you have any good spicy romances that you think we'll like, please send us them.
Like 2 to 4 book series.
Or standalones.
6.
We do
Or
not
standalones.
care. I
That's
don't
true.
care. I will read all of it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We will read them all.
All right.
One day. Anywho.
Well, have a good night.
Have a lovely night, everybody. And also, Happy New Year, because we're a couple days away. By the time you listen to this, it'll be the end of 2025. And then we'll be jumping into 2026. And we'll see how quickly 2026 goes, because 2025 was about 3 days long.
I know. Okay. Bye.
Bye. Thank you for listening to the Unhinged Romant-icks show. Remember to like, subscribe, and follow us on your favorite podcast platform.